Recipe, what we're going to do is we're going to start by preparing the meat, getting the meat started. And what I have here is a top sirloin steak that we're going to cut and slice, and we're going to boil the meat so that it comes out real tender for the yum na salad, okay? And what I do is I try to trim off all the fat and the gristle that's on there so nobody gets any nasty stuff. And then what I do is I just cut it into strips, just like that. Okay, you have to have a very sharp knife, just like that. Not too thin, but not too thick either. Okay, so I'm going to continue to slice, and then we're going to get the meat going, and then we'll start the dressing for the salad. Okay, the pieces are too big. I just cut them smaller to make them more manageable for yourself. And what I'm doing, the way I cut, is I'm pressing down. The blade is away from my fingers. And I push down on the meat a little bit. Okay, now that we have all the meat cut, I'm going to get a small little pot, because this is not a whole lot. This is enough for about 3 to 4 people. And it's just about that much. And what we're going to do is just barely cover the meat. That's it. It's about 2 cups of water. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to put a little bit of kosher salt, about a teaspoon of kosher salt, and we're going to put it on the stove and get it boiling. Okay, I have the meat on the stove. I have it on a medium heat, and we're going to let this come up to the boil and then turn it down. You just want it to simmer for about 35 to 40 minutes, and we're going to let it go. In the meantime, we're going to work on the dressing for the salad. Okay guys, for the dressing of the Thai style yum na salad, what we're going to do is we're going to use some limes, some brown sugar, some fish sauce, some soy sauce, and some Thai chili peppers. Now the spiciness of the dressing, you adjust it however your family likes it. If they like it not too spicy, we'll just take away from it. But those are pretty hot. I like to roll the fruit before I cut it so that I can get as much juice out of them as possible. We are going to juice 5 limes. Okay, I'm gonna make it in this bowl. Normally I make it in a mason jar so that I can shake it, but I want to show you what it looks like exactly, or my version of it anyway. Okay, now we are going to add 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, 4 tablespoons of fish sauce, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, and we're going to give this a little whisk. And then we're going to chop our chili peppers, our Thai chilies. And then, like I said, you adjust the heat according to how you like it or your family likes it. I'm just going to whisk it until all the sugar dissolves. Okay, we're going to set this aside, and we're going to cut the peppers. Now these tend to fly around, so you just have to be careful how you cut them. I'm going to put 6 on this salad because I do like it kind of spicy. So on a level from 1 to 10, this would probably make it about a 5 for this dressing as far as the heat goes. So see how they tend to fly? So you need to just be careful how you cut them. And then I chop them a little bit small as I can. Okay, we're going to add this to our dressing. Give it a mix and wash your hands right afterwards. Let me clean this up and I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're going to prepare the vegetables for the Thai style yum na salad. Here I have cucumber, tomato, purple onion, and some cilantro. I like to peel the cucumber unless I'm using an English cucumber. Then I won't. But since I don't have one on hand right now, I have to peel this. Okay, and I also seed it. Okay, I like to take the seeds off so that my salad and everything else doesn't get all wilted. Now, I like to just slice these. And then I just put everything on a plate, so when I'm ready to assemble the salad, everything is right in front of me. The onion, I like to cut it on its side like this, and I try to make very, very, very thin slices. Just like that. So when you take it apart, they're all very thin, just like that. So when you bite into it, you don't bite into a big old heaping pile of onion. You get a little bit of everything. So I put it on the plate, and then I do my cilantro. And what I do is I keep my towel here, and I get some cilantro so it doesn't drip all over my cutting board. And then I take the stems off. You can use the stems, but I prefer not to. On this, I don't. On some things, I do. Okay, and that's it. Okay, now for the tomato. I just like to core the tomato. And the tomato, what I do is I slice it into wedges. The lettuce, when I cut my lettuce, I cut a chunk just like that. And I just cut it into squares. Put the lettuce in a bowl. Okay, and we're gonna wait on our meat. Okay guys, the meat was ready and I took it out. It boiled for 45 minutes. And that's what it looks like. Now, the last step for the meat, here I have a very hot skillet. We're gonna put just a little bit of oil, not too much, and we are going to fry up these little pieces of meat. Now make sure when you take the meat out of the water, you dry it off so that it doesn't splatter. And this is just gonna take just a few seconds on each side. See, and that's what you want. You just want a little bit of color on it. Flip it over, just like that. And just a couple of seconds on this side. It doesn't take long at all. See, just like that. And as it starts to sear, I take it out and I put it on a plate with a lined paper towel. Okay guys, we're ready to plate up the salad. So the first thing, I have all my ingredients out here, even the dressing, and I always serve this with some white rice. So what I do is I take my lettuce, and you can use whatever lettuce you like. This is iceberg lettuce. Okay, you put your lettuce down, and then I toss in, I'm just gonna do it with my hand. You toss in your cucumbers. And then you sprinkle on some purple onion. And then you put on your tomatoes. And then of course you add as much or as little as you want to. That's up to you. Okay? And now you're going to add your beef. And you add as much or as little as you want to. And the meat should be at room temperature. After I fried it up, I let it, sit there and cool for a while so that it doesn't wilt the lettuce. Okay, and now I put the dressing in a mason jar so I could give it a shake. And normally I serve this on the side, but I'm going to add it on for the video's sake. Okay, and then I serve it with some white rice on the side. I serve it just like that. Okay guys, this is my version of Thai style spicy beef yam na salad. I hope you enjoyed it guys and you give it a try. If you like my video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and visit us on Facebook at Virtual Kitchen with Laura. Thank you for watching guys. See y'all later. Bye.